Alright, hi. Oops, I hit my mic already. Oh, that's not a good start. Alright, hi, welcome back to day 4 of drawing for 365 days in a row for art and whatnot. So, today we are going to be tackling water, because water is something that I'm not good at. Then again, I guess most of art I'm not really good at. So we're just gonna try and I don't know, we're just gonna try and do a whole bunch of different water stuff. Now do note my screen is in night mode, so that could affect how the final product looks, mainly because of, yeah. Mainly because of the red tint on my screens right now, so that can affect how it looks. I'm trying to find a good color for this. There's really no good color. Why is there no good color for water? I swear, okay, let's try this. Yeah, sure, let's try a base or a layer for water. There we go. So my main thing is just I'm gonna try and draw a, some, yeah, I'm gonna try and draw a splash, some splash and some ripples, because I feel like that's the nice dynamic thing that I'm mainly looking for. The question is if I'm gonna be able to pull it off. So yeah. Okay, sorry. Was naming a layer, and then let's go about with the painterly style, because I have grown somewhat fond of that style. There we go. Let's go with, what am I doing? Yeah, that is the right thing. Okay, let's go with a bigger brush-ish, like so. So, generally with how water splashes are in anime, from what I've gathered, is that usually they're framed with this crown of lighter color, and then they have these darker tones in them. So that's what we're gonna go for, sort of, right? I don't know how this is gonna look. I really don't. But that's the whole point of this, right? We're here to learn and all that stuff, so I am using a reference image again, mainly because, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. Sure. Let's get the general shape of the water first. So here, right here, and then sort of shifts around like so. Sort of goes over here. So like so, and then it sort of goes down here, ripples here. And then some more sort of ripples here. Again, this is like very vague-ish, right? Because the point isn't to make necessarily anything that's like concrete. It's just there to just sort of look like I just want to give it its shape first. Something a bit smaller. Something that's a bit more like so. I actually don't know how this is going to go. No, that's not good. That's too like I don't okay. We're gonna need to deal with this. Okay. This is definitely not good. This random ledge over here, not great. So I assume from the front it's gonna be slightly darker or lighter. It's gonna be a bit heavier on the stuff, just because, yeah. Here, maybe some splashes of water. Not here. Over here, a bit more random over here, like so. Bit. Okay. again, I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we're just testing stuff out. That's the whole point of me doing all this, right? Like just trying to find things. I should have done this a bit darker, but I digress. Something like this. There we go. Here, right? No. This is not great. How do I erase this? Oh, if I just do this, that should erase it, right? Right, with a similar pattern, so then it doesn't look that out of place. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sick. Oh crap. Wrong thing. Fair enough, fair enough. Actually, yeah, I kind of don't like this. I want this to be a slight more random, because right now that was a bit too... That was a bit too curved, right? You sort of want you sort of want water to have a bit more of a randomness to it. But that's water physics, which I am not familiar with. Ooh, water physics, yay. I'm too used to like drawing like curves and all that stuff. It is actually a problem. There we go. There we go. Let's say nope. Also, another thing is that there's a lot of variation in lines when it comes to like water. So I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off, especially with all this. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, just add a bit of flair to this sort of thing. And that's just the general splash motion. I think right now this is a problem because this over here. So water is a splash, so it should have a thick base and then sort of plunges up into sort of a crown. At least that's how I've seen usually water being like animated in anime, all that stuff. So let's try that. Yeah, something like this, and I'm going to add a bit more variation in the center over here. But yeah, again, I'm just narrating my processes. It doesn't necessarily mean that's good. I'm gonna leave this actually thinner. I don't want it to mirror each other too much, because nothing in nature really mirrors each other that much, so I do want a bit more randomness to this. Just a touch more randomness, so something like this, I assume. Here, a thick line over here. Yeah, thick line over here that sort of just goes to the center, I guess. And then it sort of just staggers off like so. Yeah, sure. Again, it doesn't have to be precise, but nope. Actually, what? Yeah, I don't really like this one. I want it to be a bit more. I want it to be a bit asymmetrical. So maybe I want this to be sort of leaning on the other side. So maybe over here, sort of goes over here, over here, over here. Just sort of just casts this over here. Okay, sure. Like so. Right. And then, sure. I mean, I can see the vision-ish. I would just say that's a bit too... Okay, here it's mirroring each other too much, so I guess I should round... I should round one of these edges up, maybe a bit. So maybe something like Maybe something like this, I guess. Okay. And then we have this. Obviously, I'm drawing everything by the same color first because I'm too lazy to have anything else. Okay. To have any other color for now, so like so. And then we can draw the back of the splash, which should be because the back of the splash is slightly a darker color. So actually, let me do this first. I gotta color this a bit more. So here, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna color it more. Okay, here we go. I think, okay, wait. So I think this thing's current problem is that's too straight-ish. So I want there to be just a bit of some variation. Where's my history? Here's my history. Okay. I want there to be a bit more of a sudden thing over here, right? Okay. Over here, right? And then maybe add like a couple of ridges, maybe a couple of splashes here and there. You know? Yeah, like that, you know? So like that. And then ripples. Ripples are like here. I'm gonna make them slightly thinner as well. Here. And thinner, like so. Over here, right? Over here. Right, we want them to have some sort of variation over here. And again, I'm not even sure like if I'm doing this 90% of the time like correctly. So honestly, it's literally just trusting my instinct. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's add an extra layer over here. We're going to try. We're going to try adding a darker blue over here. Okay, just to represent the back of the splash. So something like this, I want to say. Something like this. Wait, oh. Right, doesn't show. Whoop, but that does not show. That does not show well. Okay, how about this? Okay. So I assume for this, we want sort of a similar crown-ish shape for this as well. So maybe something like this, but obviously we don't want to match the ridges to whatever this is. So I assume we also want to have a bit more of a splash type of thing over here. Nope. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's try this. Now it's mirroring this thing too much, but that's fine, I think, for the most part. You don't want it to be that, okay. Let's do this. Right, that should be fine. And then this fills in from the back over here. There you go. Okay, so this should be the back of the ripple. There we go. Okay, let's give this a shot. just to see. But obviously the inside of the ripples here have to have some sort of variation as well. I can't just do this. So yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, I don't know how I could have done water without like with line art anyways. I mean, I drew water once with line art, and I don't know how I'm alive. That is not good. What happened to you? I would say that everything here is on the same level, and that's why it's currently struggling. Sorry, let me move this a bit down. Why are you not moving down? Oh, there we go. It was just slow. Oh boy. Obviously it's slow because I'm... Oh crap. Okay, Control Z. Ah, crap. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna move this slightly down. Assuming it doesn't crash my computer. There we go. Well, it'll crash the program more than crash my computer, but I digress. Okay, I'm starting to see where there's problems. First things first, the splash over here, not enough variation over here, I'd say. So here, if I'm trying to draw water, here, here, there we go. Here, here, here. Okay, let's try doing something more along these lines over here. Okay, and then we're gonna need to change you up a bit. We're gonna need to change you up quite a bit, actually. Erase you. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna need something. So I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna expand the base of this first. Okay. I'm gonna have so much work to do for whatever this garbage is. Now what is wrong with you? Again, like I said, this is too flat. I shouldn't be afraid of having more dynamic type of differences. So if this one's here, oh crap, not like this. If this one's here, maybe make it like lower, right? Like have it like actually like lower it a bit, like so. Like actually have like big variations, this sort of deal. I see. It's too tall right now. It's too tall right now, and so right now it just looks like a weird mushroom. It just looks like a tower. So right now I would want to, if I'm doing it this large, I would want to squish it down a bit, which is exactly what I'm going to do for this. Okay. Okay. There we go. And then we can move this splash elsewhere. Can move you back down here. There we go. There we go. But then this has a problem where this the left hand side over here, or the right hand side if because it's mirrored, you have this problem over here, which means that it's not extended enough, right? It's not. splushy enough. Which I have to make it splushy enough. So I have to go here, right? That's too much. Too much. So if I go here, here. Now it looks too much like a table, but like so. Okay. Okay, wait, hold up. That's not bad. Except for the fact that it's drawn at an angle, but I digress. In which case I would need to go over here. Okay, so right now it's a bit flat over here. So I assume what I have to do is I have to mirror this as well, the same intensity of motions, right? I have to sort of add that in as well. Here. Sort of like this, maybe? Maybe something like this, right? Something along these lines, like so. Maybe a bit sharper, right? Something like this, I assume. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can sort of see the vision. But then there seems to be a gradient of sorts. So if we want to find, where's the blending thing? Okay, here's the blending thing. So I want to find this. I'll try and find a center point for this. So if I had this, and then I have the other color, which is this, whatever this is, which is this. Whoops, that is not it. Why is that? It's, what the heck? Okay, that is not working. Why are you not working? Okay, there, now it works. Okay, I'm using the blending, the color mixing on the side of Clip Studio Paint, and it was not working. So I was like, what the heck? Okay, there we go. So something like this. And I want to add a gradient of sorts to the thing, right? Which is what I'm doing here. Because gradients are important here, as we've come to learn. Over here. Okay. Maybe some on top here as well. Just a bit. Something like this. Because the water thins out over there, so you kind of want it to thin out as well. So sort of like this as well. Okay. If we have something like that, right? I mean, I can certainly see where this is going. Doesn't mean that's gonna be good, but I can see where it's going. That's all part of the art process. Just trying to see what sticks and what doesn't, which is fine. Okay, gonna do a bit lighter as well. There we go. There we go. And then let's zoom in and assume that what we want to do is to add just some traces of whatever, like, nope, not like this. I'm going to add a bit of density to what's inside, I guess. Sure. Sort of like this, you know. Actually, you know what? I'll make the blocks a bit more visible. Something like this, you know. Something like that. And then on the other side as well. Wow, that one sucks ass. Okay, I'll stop self-deprecating myself. There we go. And then we can have the darker one over here. Okay, over here, kind of like a little flame, but it is not a little flame. It's there because it needs to be over here. Over here, and then just a touch over here. And then just a bit more of the gradient over here. I just realized I'm just adding both layers together now, and I literally don't care. There we go. Okay. Maybe the ripples can actually connect to the thing, right? It doesn't make sense if the ripples don't actively connect to whatever this is. Like so. Right, something like that. Go. And then as it goes out further, it starts to thin out a bit. So we have something like this, right? Something like that. Over here as well. Here, right? Something like that. Okay. Okie dokie. I mean, it's not great. I think I'm still missing a couple of gradients, that's why. Ooh, gradients, copium. I'm missing a couple of gradients, more like I'm coping. I'm coping a whole bunch. That's what I am. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. It's probably the shape of this that's wrong. I'll revisit this at some point. There we go. Okay. There we go. How about now? I mean, it's like barely visible. Like, you can't really see the difference. Yeah, I think what I want to do... I don't know if this is gonna save it or just gonna mess it up. But I want to add like darker splotches in the center as well. Who knows? Maybe this will completely botch it. Maybe this will completely salvage it. I don't know. Maybe some darker patches in the ripples just to make it in the splash, right? Just to add a bit of stuff to it. Right, so something like that. Here, there we go. I want this more at the base of the thing just because it's, yeah, okay, you want to fully color this. It helps, ish, right? Okay, there we go. Okay. Somewhere along the lines here. Okay. There we go. It's there. it's there, technically. I won't say it's good, but it's there. That's the important part. And then from there, I can add a couple of... Okay, I'm completely drawing. Okay, my layers are completely fricked now. I drew all 3 layers. It doesn't matter at this point. I'm gonna draw a couple of darker ripples here, just because there should be, right? There should be a couple of darker ripples here, right? Just to really highlight everything. I don't know how often I'm gonna draw water anyways, so, but still, that's no excuse. I got practice. I got practice and then get good. That's the whole point of this. Okay. Okay. Give me something like this. Okay. 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 No, I don't like it that curves there. Okay. And then I'll need to add a gradient at the back. Ow, my wrist. I assumed I need to add a gradient from the back. I assume it's from the back, right? I think generally you would add a gradient from the back of it. I'm not too sure. Let me check. I think you would have to add a gradient from there. So let me do that. Let me do this. There we go. And I'll just airbrush it in because, yeah, because it's a different type of thing anyways. Okay, that's not good. There we go. There we go. There we go. How about now? How about now? And then just a bit. Okay, that is a goof. I hate when it does that. Accident. I mean, it's not great. I will say this. It's not great. But then that's the whole point of practicing. I'm coping, but still, I'm not gonna put myself down for it, for something I didn't even learn. How does water work? How do you work, water? How do you work? What's making you so weird here? There's something about this water that's not sticking for me. Do I need... Let me try something. Okay, I just accidentally clicked off my phone. Great. Let me try making this even lighter, like so. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this, yeah. Let's try completely white over here. We're gonna make the outlines stand out a bit more rather. So we're gonna have some stuff like so. Right. Okay. Again, it's just a test. I'm just trying to see if it'll work, if it'll salvage it a touch. But I don't think so. It's kind of hard to tell. This is not like fully white. This is like a sort of oh wait, because whoops, I'm right. I'm drawing this on the wrong layer. That's why. Okay. Okay. I was like, why is it so muted? And I was like, oh, that's why. Okay, so try something like this. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Okay. There we go. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Again, we have to somehow pull back to see the full picture first. So let's try that, you know. Which I don't know if this is going to even work. There we go. It definitely gave it more definition. I will say it definitely gave it more definition. It definitely helped a bit, but the question is, how much will it do? Like, I don't hate it. I just don't think it fits with my general style at all. We're gonna need to revisit this someday. We're gonna need to revisit water, drawing water, at some point. I think. Okay, wait. This top part over here is as well is bothering me too. This top part over here. Yeah, it's a bit too normal. It's a bit too on the same level as the rest. Try and dip down lower a bit, like so. I mean, that's slight. I don't know if that's recency bias, but I think it's slightly better. Maybe I can add a couple more things. What's the darkest thing? Darkest color. It's here. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it fits me. I mean, it's also not great either. But, you know, it do be like that. Yeah, I'm gonna revisit water one day. Obviously, I'm gonna revisit. I can't English. Help me. I'm obviously gonna revisit all of these, but the question is, how am I? Like, I can go with my usual style of having line art and all that stuff. The question is it gonna be as good or as natural? Because I do like how flowy this one is. Whereas when I tend to draw things with line art, it does become somewhat stiff, but I think that's more of a me problem than a style problem. We're definitely gonna revisit this. It's just a question of how. Well, that's a question for another day, because that will be the end of day 4. For today. That will be the end of day 4 for my 365 days of art challenge. Yeah, I mean, I'm learning, I'm definitely learning, I'm testing, and this is giving me an excuse to try out different things and try different styles, which I'm highly appreciative of, because trying out different styles and stuff is usually not something I would do, because I'm always so focused on just trying to finish one illustration to the other. But now that I'm taking a break from I'm babbling so much, but now that I'm taking a break from just drawing illustrations in general, right? Eventually, like, I'll incorporate like drawing illustrations into this challenge. But now that I'm taking a break from it, like, this gives me, like, this forces me to discover different styles and just try different things, which I'm very, very much so appreciative of. But yeah, I just have to find, I just gotta keep working on it and keep studying to some degree. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for day 4. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And yeah, see you guys next time for whatever thingy, I guess. Alright, see you, take care, and yeah, bye bye. See you, take care, bye.